Okay, here with quarterbacks coach Jordan Wynn. After a three-way race that began in the spring, Ikaika Woolsey has earned the starting nod under center. What put Ikaika over the top?
He's done a lot of nice things, even going back to spring. All of that has kind of been in play in terms of what has happened between the three of them from spring and in fall. He's doing good things with the football. He's not turning it over, and he presents a dynamic to the game in the QB run game that can put some pressure on defenses.
What is it about Ikaika that excites you the most? What can he do in this offense that is unique?
It's exciting in the fact that he's young. He's not afraid to take risks, and that's exciting. It's my job to make sure that those risks are calculated and in the right moments. But he's a very aggressive person that's going to throw the football down the field and then tuck the ball and run. So in terms of keeping him in the scheme, it's going to be fun to see. We can call QB runs, we can call shots down the field, and he has the ability to do all those things.
Above all else, what do you want to see from him in that opener against Washington?
The main thing for me is I just want to see him, keep his poise. Anytime you have a first game, whether it's a first-year starter or fifth-year senior, there's going to be some nerves, especially early on. For him to come out and just show confidence and some composure is something that I'm going to be preaching to him, and then just taking care of the football. That's the job of a QB, is get it to our playmakers and let them do the work. So if he can do those things, we're going to be fine.
Let's talk about the battle for the number 2 quarterback. You got both Taylor Graham and Jeremy Higgins.
Yeah, they're both doing a nice job. By no means was it an easy decision to name Ikaika the number 1. They were pushing for it, and they both do nice things with the football. They have different skill sets. Jeremy can run the football and do some different things. Taylor's the bigger guy that can sit back in the pocket and throw. And so as these weeks wind down in camp, it'll be interesting to see which one kind of separates.
If you look at the top 3 quarterbacks in Taylor, Jeremy, Ikaika, they all at least have one start under their belt. So I guess you got to have some assurance at least that you don't have any fear of putting any of them.
Yeah, it's always nice when you have guys that have played. It's tough. Personally, for me, guys get hurt. I got hurt, and so you got to have guys behind that are ready to step in and get the job done. So if you have 3 guys now, that presents itself with the fact that you can do that and not lose sleep over it. That if something were to happen to Ikaika or for whatever reason that someone else needs to go in, both those guys have experience, have been in the system for a while, that we shouldn't miss a beat.
We have 2 other freshmen on the rosters here, Eric Prater and Bo Riley. What can you tell us about those players and their future with the program?
They're both going to be good quarterbacks. They're coming along. Bo Riley's an older freshman coming off his mission, so he has a very veteran feel to him in terms of he picked up the offense pretty quickly. Just needs to get back into the speed of things is going to be his biggest thing, and he's been getting reps a little bit here in camp and showing some nice things. And then Eric Prater is also another older freshman. He was in the military, so both guys that are almost as old as, I think they're both older than Ikaika, both as old as Jeremy and Taylor. So our group is very mature in terms of when we meet and when we talk about the offense. They understand what's going to get done, what needs to get done, and so both those guys are showing a lot of promise, and I'm excited to continue to work with them.